Here is a list of things that I love. My cat, Yertle. Also, pictures on the internet of cats wearing hats, especially when I'm sad. Boy bands, oh my god. Okay, so also when I'm sad, I love listening to boy bands. And it starts out with Backstreet Boys slash NSYNC slash Boys to Men, and then it descends into like One Direction slash Five Sauce, and then when I'm really miserable, I'll literally just blast Burning Up by the Jonas Brothers on repeat, and I love it. Sleeping, and especially when I'm like 70% asleep, 30% awake, and I just feel so comfortable. Frickin' goats wearing onesies, but also petting zoos. I frickin' love petting zoos. Going to old movies that I love that are showing in big screen theaters by myself. Also traveling by myself. Traveling alone. Eating dinner in restaurants alone. Sitting inside when it's raining really hard. Sitting in libraries and just looking at the books or not doing anything. Reading books in Barnes & Noble and then leaving without buying anything. Being right about stuff, especially being right at Jeopardy questions, and especially Final Jeopardy. Alex Trebek, I love you. Being good at spelling words. This one time when I worked in a haunted house, I loved scaring people, especially if they were really tall. Holding hands with people that I like. This YouTube video my friend Izzy found of the worst tenor voice crack ever. I think I've actually talked about it before, but I'm going to link to it again in the description because it is just so funny. My sisters, you both smell really bad, and I love you so much, it's unquantifiable. Visiting friends, but especially Mo. I love you, Mo. And being visited by friends, but especially Claire. I love you, Claire. But also getting letters and emails and messages from people. Pottos. Pottos are the best animal in the world, and if you don't know what a potto is, please look it up and send it love. Naomi! I love you! Also, my dear friends in the UK, I miss you. I miss London. It's funny. Cheddar cheese and free samples in the grocery store. When someone else sings a song that I wrote, but especially if I just kind of catch them humming it under their breath while they're doing an everyday thing, it makes me feel good. Being really, really strong at pole classes. Also dancing really crazy in my basement when no one knows I'm doing it. Also, I'd love to go to a silent disco one day. I think I'm a beautiful dancer. People just like, you can't look away when I'm dancing because it's like watching a train wreck, but the whole time I just feel really happy. Having a snack at 2 a.m., especially pretzels or sweets. Sweets, yum, but especially brownies. Oh my god, I love brownies. Pigpen Theater Company. I love them. I wrote them an email once, and they wrote back, and they were so nice. And going to their concerts it's just sincerely magic. Eating Chinese food in the car with my dad when we're on the way home from picking it up. Also singing really loudly with the music really loud on in my car. Building a Lego, especially this Lego I just did, of the London skyline, which it's basically my child. It's my offspring, and I love it. Bubble tea, especially with Chloe. Joseph Baga, I miss you. I love you. Come back to New York. Making lists and crossing stuff off, but also writing down what I have to do on my calendar, or writing down what I did during the day on my calendar. Making Mickey Mouse shaped waffles in my childhood home, and eating soup for breakfast. Reading really steamy fan fiction in public places, including the Royal Opera House during intermission. The moon / being a Libra generally, although I didn't always love being a Libra. It grew on me. The time at which I was born, which was 12:06 a.m. I just think that is a really good time. My name, which comes from this movie called Cinema Paradiso, which is just a beautiful film. And there's this scene where they're at the train station, and it just always makes me cry. I'd also love to eat a cheeseburger right now, but yeah, that's my plan for tomorrow. What do you love? Happy Pride.